happy to declare the building refurbished.
It was Sir Joe Rossano who cut the ribbon 30 years after he'd officially inaugurated the bank. And in his address, he spoke of NatWest's contribution to the community. Going back to 1988, the start of his years in government, which coincided with the bank's opening in Gibraltar, he said NatWest helped make the investment and new industry possible. In terms of home ownership then, he said, this stood at 6%, compared to 46% today. For his part, David Bruce said it had been a symbiotic relationship, with Gibraltar also having been good to NatWest.
Having been here for 30 years, I'm very conscious that lots have changed in that period of time, that we thought it was really appropriate to refresh our branch, to invest in our branch. We've invested more than £1 million in what you can see here today in Linewall Road, creating a more automated feel to what we do and a more streamlined feel to do. It's been a lot of work. There's been a lot of people involved on the NatWest side in delivering that, and we're delighted to have been able to do so and deliver that here today and relaunch our branch today.
Innovations include an iPad station where customers can access our online banking, more ATMs and quick deposit machines, including coin-in machines, which will weigh your coins without the need to bag them. There is also a digital lounge where clients can familiarise themselves with technological advances and services.
I think that's incredibly important because we're going through a period of great change. And when there are changes, we're going to bring colleagues and customers with you and explain what those changes are. And we have obviously customers who are at different points and juncture along that journey. That's why we've appointed Denzel Navarro as our community banker. He will actually be playing a direct role in being able to explain to customers and help them customers use the mobile app, use some of our other automation, see how all of that works and play a part in doing that so we can actually directly help our customers with doing that.
And banking in Gibraltar has not been without its challenges. With Barclays' departure, its client base had to be absorbed. The dynamics changed, with NatWest having to turn new business away.
Whilst we are competitors, also pay sort of note to Gibraltar International Bank, who actually played a big part in sort of supporting Gibraltar there. But we too at NatWest think we played a very big part in supporting Gibraltar. You are right, we took on many thousands of new customers during that period. We actually opened our branch on a Saturday for several weeks to take on new personal customers at a time. But what we did find is, actually you're right, the volume was incredibly great. And for a period of time, we had to take a pause, which was a very difficult decision for us on taking on new customers. What we've been gradually doing is lifting that pause. So we've lifted that pause in our business, in our corporate banking, with our finance centre clients, in our premier banking team. The one part we haven't fully lifted that pause yet is in retail branch banking personal accounts. And that hurts us, the fact that we've not yet been able to do that. That's why it's a priority for us in terms of planning for 2019 as to how we do that. I'm sorry I can't today commit a date when we are going to be able to do that, but one of the building blocks along the way was making the investment that we are doing here. Once we've made that investment, once we've actually bedded down that investment in terms of seeing how this operates and how this all works, and the fact that it creates additional capacity because we're using streamlined, more automated, more online ways of serving customers, I do promise you that looking at how we then return the branch to full open for business, because for us, having additional customers and extra customers is really important, not just in serving those customers in wanting to do so, but in terms of part of our business as to what we do and how we do it.
Opening the branch, Sir Joe Rossano said Gibraltar's main asset was its people. This was seconded by NatWest, which attributes its success to its employees.